Passport 2670 BH here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. At the time of this filming, this is a relatively newer model. It's effectively just a slightly smaller and more price-effective brother to the 2810 BH Passport. The bunks in the bathroom are just flipped. By doing that, it allows them to essentially, shorten up the trailer a little bit, but they maintained all the storage, which is highly unusual for a floor plan laid out like this one. There's more lightweights out there today now than ever before, ever. So why would you invest your money with a Passport versus Brand X? Why is this Keystone's best-selling lightweight? Why is this one of my most reliable travel trailers? Last year in travel trailers, Passports had my lowest instance of warranty. Not because we didn't sell a bunch and didn't have the chances, because they just don't tend to come back with problems. So let's kind of dig into it here. First of all, it's got just a nice full-body color scheme going on here. And you're going to see things like this. This is a very simplified ultralight. You can find something that has a better higher end equipment profile, but this has everything you need and nothing you don't. It's all thriller, no filler. They have smart upgrades, money invested wisely where it matters. Like we have bigger baggage doors. And the thing is here, they have bigger baggage doors on both sides of the camper. Usually the baggage door over there is a lot smaller on a lot of trailers, lightweights and otherwise. Because the salesman is going to show you this side of the camper and you're gonna be like, wow, look at that. And then when you actually go to use it, you're gonna find out most of the time you're actually using the door over there and it's small and hard to get in. Very intelligent construction, reinforced heavily where it needs to be. Like for instance, we're looking at welded aluminum framework here, not bracketed. Bracketed aluminum can wiggle and whatnot on you. The underbelly fully enclosed, insulated, heated, which is unusual for lightweights at these dollars. A lot of lightweights might have an enclosed underbelly, but they won't have the extra insulation and heat down there. Doesn't mean this is a 4 seasons camper. It means this is a good 3 seasons camper. And there's no such thing as a 4 seasons ultralight, really. And if it's -20 and the wind's blowing, there's no such thing as a 4 seasons RV, period. Most people aren't camping in that kind of extremes, and if you are, you have to understand that you need to take some extra precautions to protect your investment. Rather than a manual awning, we do have a nice power awning on here. What I like is just the quality of the appliance. Again, we don't have warranty callback on these. The other thing I really like is the easy adjustment on this. You want to pitch the awning down because it's raining. You just saw exactly how hard it is and how much it takes. Now I've got a good, 12, 14 inches of pitch on this so that I have excellent water runoff if it is raining and I want to spend my day outside under the picnic table. Then, when you're done, when you're ready to roll the awning back up, that's all there is to it. Up, down, that quick and easy. What I like is these features are, by and large, the standard build for a Passport. There's not a lot of wacky options that you can throw into this thing. They build the same thing the same way every single time. When you do that, you gain quality and due to consistency. The guy's building the same model every way. He's not saying, okay, how do I build this one? Which way does this one go? What options are on that one? These are basically all the same. That's also a good thing for you as an owner. When you go to resell it, you're not losing money on options because, take a brand new half-ton truck and add some really sweet looking rims to it. You're not going to get any of that money back out. That is money that you get to enjoy by looking at it, not that you get to enjoy on trade-in time or resale time. Couple things, 20-pound propane tanks, because this is easier to swap out. If it's Sunday and you run out of gas, swap them out at a gas station, no big deal. They did swap the propane and battery stations, and what that does is it extends the area here for batteries, so this does have the room for 2 batteries. A diamond plate up front is something that I've seen a lot of cutthroat lightweight brands start to peel out, just trying to save $1 anywhere that they can. The big windows on the sides of the slide here do open for ventilation because you're not going to want to run the AC all the time. Little things like an outside shower to hose off the kids. If they've been swimming in the lake, you want to get that smell off them before they get in your camper and roll around on your sofa, The spare tire back here, bumper mounted, so it's easy to access. The water heater, I like that the water heater's not next to the door. That's a really smart design decision in my view. What that does is that thing gets hot. You don't want kids touching that thing when it gets really hot, especially if it's burning on gas mode. Now I've got the outside kitchen door flipped up, but it is worth mentioning that you have windows for both bunks. They're very large and they do open for ventilation. A lot of manufacturers are only doing 1 window on either top or bottom. Sometimes the windows don't open. The kids need the airflow as much as mom and dad. Cool thing with their outside kitchen, this is a smaller, more compact outside kitchen, but you actually have good countertop space here because you have these little slide in, slide out countertop extensions on both sides of the camper. So you actually have good prep and working space. We have the college kid fridge here, so you can keep a couple, you know, iced teas or Long Island varieties or whatever your personal preference is right here. And again, it's detail stuff. Like, they put a little fabric base down here. And the reason they do that is a lot of manufacturers are just putting the fridge right on woodwork, and it's gonna, this fridge can slide, it can wiggle. That's why you have to strap it down in transit. Well, if this thing is wiggling around, it's gonna scratch this woodwork up. Well, they've eliminated that potential here. And that's what I mean. It's smart, fine detail stuff in a Passport that defines it for me. This big pocket up here, notice, has not one but two sets of power outlets, so you can use that for device charging, like a phone, if you want to keep your phone outside with you, or you know, I have a griddle or something plugged in. You can do anything you want with it. Now, with any Passport, you'll have either a bumper mounted grill, or in this case, an outside stove cooker here. You'll always have some method of cooking outside with a Passport, either one or the other. If you have an outside kitchen, you get the cooktop. If you don't have an outside kitchen, you get the grill. They always give you something. This has wide stance, load equalization, stability axles. These axles are set an extra 9 inches apart. The whole idea behind this is it's going to help the trailer not wiggle behind your truck. This will help with anti-sway. You still want and need to get a proper anti-sway system. That being said, Passports are the lightest of my lightweights. Let me look up the weight tag on this specific trailer here. Oh my God, 5,100 pounds. This is 5,120 pounds. Not only is this half-ton towable by basically any half-ton ever built ever, but a lot of SUVs with tow packages are going to find this one's within their capacity as well. And that's what I like about Passports. You get the most square foot of trailer per pound, and that's what you get in a lightweight, period. That's because I've seen people say, well, I can get the same trailer from brand X way cheaper. You're right, but it's not a lightweight. Some people can't tow the other one. That's what this one exists for. Not to mention the fact that just with that smooth fiberglass skin stuff, it looks good. I like that you have one set of lights, or one switch for all your living room lights. Your whole living room bank of lights is on one switch. That is a key feature a lot of lightweights do not match. This is called the Granite Interior Decor. It's just a very neutral tone here with a couple dark accents. I think it looks very sharp. It goes very well with the exterior of the camper. There's a good continuity in the trailer in that respect. I'm pointing this out because not every 2670 we sell is going to have the granite interior. If the pictures look different, the pictures are probably accurate. This video here is generic stock footage. So again, big windows in the slide, adding lots of light here. A lot of lightweights won't go to the full U-dinette because it does weigh a pound more, but Passport does other things to help compensate for that weight without sacrificing structural integrity. These are highly reliable again. Sofa can jackknife down into an extra sleeper if required. The U-dinette here can fold down into a 7-foot bed if you need to, and there is storage all the way under it. Now, it's not the easiest thing to get to. You will have to take the table and cushions and whatnot off, so you don't put your forks and knives under there. You put your extra blankets and linens and things that you don't use every day under there. You put your rainy day board games under there that you only need to pull out one time. This does have central air. This does have central heat. These are things that not every lightweight has. That's why I mention it. Good sized bathroom here with plenty of legroom. I will say, man, Keystone's always had a very good looking bathroom in their trailers. They have been good for that for many, many, many years. And another area a lot of lightweights don't match is the simple fact that we have protective shower wall paneling here. A lot of manufacturers, you just have normal wall boards. Well, the water and the steam from showering can get on this paper and cause it to, just like if you put water on a stamp on an envelope, the stamp finds a way to peel off, you know. You have amazing storage in this model, and that's where this layout really differentiates itself to me from you know, so much of the pack that's out there. There are other models that have the double over double bunks back here in the corner. This has 300 pounds per sleeping space of load capacity. That is the most I've seen in the industry. A lot of manufacturers are down to 2 to 220 because they're using thinner board construction. Where it matters, Passport bulks up their construction. The big storage pocket down here, easy access stuff. So I've seen some manufacturers that have a big pocket right here, but like if you have cargo shift, like if you hit the gas real hard and the stuff in this compartment slides backwards, you'd have to send a kid crawling in to get it. Right next to the bunks, we have a combination pantry and closet. Now what's really cool is the pantry side, you see, has an extra hanging bar because this has removable shelving. You can have this as a double hanging closet if need be, or a pantry, or linens, or sweatshirts, or whatever. You can make whatever you want out of this storage space. Also right back here, we have an extra ceiling vent for more cross ventilation because, again, that is the thing you're going to want quite a bit of. You're not going to run the AC all of the time in your camper. You are going to want to scale that down and, get some fresh air. Speaking of the air conditioner, one neat thing I do want to point out here, this is an extra thing. It does cost $1, but again, it's something you can use every single day. That's kind of what I've been hinting at with this Passport, if you've noticed. It has intelligent upgrades. Like, we don't have curtains, we have pocket doors. We don't have LED lights, but we have plenty of normal lights here. So we still have good interior lighting. You're not paying for that extra thing that you maybe don't need. It has everything that you really, really need, and just none of the fluff, Like we have, I was talking about the air conditioner. It has a quick dump feature. You see this little grate right here. We can open and close it. When you first get to your campsite, if the kids are saying, "Mom, Dad, I'm hot," you can flip this open, drop all the cold air right in here. The kids can get cooled off and relaxed while you have time to set up your camper. Because camping's supposed to be relaxing. When the kids are hot, they get whiny. When they get whiny, Mom and Dad get annoyed. When Mom and Dad get annoyed, everybody loses. So, this just helps us eliminate that opportunity. Good pots and pan storage in a lightweight is something that I rarely encounter, and I do this all day, every day. You might be shopping for trailers for a couple months, some people for a couple years. I do this all day, every day, all the time. I just don't see features like that on lightweights. And we have a good storage compartment here for a trash can. A lot of trailers, they make you tie the plastic shopping bag just to the handle here, and it just looks ugly. You didn't spend this kind of money to have an ugly looking living room. One of the other intelligent areas they save a few dollars here is with a drawer and a door scenario. What this lets us do is it lets them standardize the construction of that door. They build that door all day, every day. You see the same door right over there. With standardization, again, comes quality, comes consistency, and reduced cost. That door holds everything in those drawers just as well as anything else, but that just saved you a couple bucks right there. That adds up very, very quickly. Those sort of intelligent decisions are made all over the place in this trailer. Like they have reinforced, stronger kitchen doors on their upper kitchen cabinetry here. You'll find the panel doors everywhere else. They do a fine job there. But people are extra hard on their overhead cabinet doors because they don't close the door carefully. They go, that's how people use their cabinet doors. And you can see that this is made for that kind of abuse. The other thing is this is actually a very large cabinet space. And to demonstrate that for you, we all know that this is like a dinner plate, right? Well, it doesn't look very big inside this giant cabinet. It's that kind of extra depth in their cabinetry that you find from a Passport that a lot of other lightweight brands don't match. They'll give you the illusion of functional cabinetry. You see that we do have sliding pocket doors, not curtains. I mentioned that. The stereos, all in one. AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. It does it all. You don't got to bring extra stuff with you. They put it all in one easy unit, so you have fewer remote controls because the kids like to lose them. Notice too, little things like when you do activate say your water heater, they're backlit switches, so it's easier to see what you have on and what you have off. Really handy for your porch light. Nice, good-looking 32-inch flat screen here, very reliable brand. What I like about this is most lightweight trailers, they usually just flat mount their TV. So if you're sitting here next to the slide-out wall and you're trying to watch TV, good luck. It doesn't really work. However, with a Passport, they thought of that potential, and there are literally no bad seats in this house. Everywhere you can sit in this camper, everyone gets a clean shot at the television. So if you like to kind of come in here and sort of kick up on the couch and put your arm up on the dinette and just relax, man, you're on Boardwalk and Park Place right here. This is perfect. Couple other critical things to mention. We have a full, true 80-inch queen bed. Most travel trailers, especially in the lightweight category, have smaller 74-inch camper queens. And there's nothing wrong with that. That really doesn't bother me. The way I look at it, I'm a tall guy. I have a 74-inch camper queen in my bed. My feet hang off the bed. It's a little annoying, but you know what? I'm camping. I don't care. This, though, I don't have to worry about it. This is a full true queen bed, so I actually can fit on this one. Now, over here, we have big bedside stands with power outlets. You'll have outlets on both sides of the bed like that. You have larger wardrobes and full overhead storage space here. You see I have all those doors popped open for you. And what I like, these wardrobes are fully mirrored. So when you have them closed, you have two side windows. That light's going to reflect in here off your light-colored bedspread, and it's really just going to brighten it up in here even without the lights on. You notice I don't have lights on in here, and it's not like you're hurting for it. So give us a call. You know, these are what I call the working man, every man's ultralight. This is the one that you can afford and still have a nice coach that you can tow without having to upgrade to a 3/4 ton truck. That's what I like about them. They fit so many needs and uses all in one package. And hey, they look good doing it, and they're reliable. This is not a cutthroat camper brand. These things hold together. That's what I like about them. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping. Have fun.